It's just that connection that I made at the very first instance, because Hougang is traditionally very Teochew, and I'm, of course, Teochew as well. The people here, lovely, brilliant community spirit everywhere. Temple staff have been more than hospitable, almost like siblings to us already, taking care of us, every single need that we have. I always live by this mantra: if Muhammad cannot go to the mountain, then the mountain must go to Muhammad. This is exactly where we are. We are bringing legal services, in fact, integrated legal care into the community for everyone, where we envision that these people would not be able to access them.
I'm Raymond Wang. I'm the chairman of Thiên Te Temple.
I'm Stephen Goh, secretary of Thiên Te Temple.
For the first temple, Zhong Tou Gong, their main deity is Ma Zu. Then the second temple, Hong Hai Er, they pray to, of course, Hong Hai Er is their main deity. The third one is Hainanese temple. They pray to Sui Wei Shen Liang. The last temple, they pray to Song Da Feng Zhu Si. We also have one temple. They have the placement of the god of Panisa. Okay, it's an Indian god, which make the temple very unique around this area.
后港这一区的话，因为印度人的庙是没有，所以我们的庙呢，就特别各大种族能和谐在一起。
Actually, our temple is a very open-minded organization. We just hope that the Taoist temple is not only restrict themselves to the Taoist matter. We should be open-minded. We can accept all the religious, all the other faiths organizations who need help and they need cooperation. When the promoters, ambassadors, Richards approach us at the time, I only simply know that Promono is a charity organization. They will provide legal aid to the less fortunate communities.
这一年里，这个法律中心啊，帮助了不少那些弱势家庭的，很多那些低收入的家庭都有来这边询问、咨询、要求帮忙，所以这一年里面是。 觉得是相当有成就了。
I hope that by Thiên Te make the first move, we will induce more Taoist organizations step forward to help the rest of the less fortunate Singaporean.
I really wanted to do social services, even after getting called to the bar. And then I chanced upon Pro Bono SG's job ad on the NCSS job portal. And I thought that was perfect. It was a really good mix of what I wanted to do and what I was trained in.
Pro Bono SG is like to plant its seed here. I think it's very good. It's like giving the residents a place they can come to seek advice. It's not just legal advice. They come for just English translation, of documents, letters. Come in their shorts and t-shirts. What does this document mean? And then after you explain to them, and then they say, okay, thank you, and then they just walk away. It's very nice, the feeling, when they actually walked away, give you a smile. Basically brightens the day for me.
Over the years, as lawyers, we will come across many deserving clients, but they could not pursue their legal rights simply because they're being held back by financial constraints. Together with the idea of using the civil organizations' financial capabilities, together with our big pool of passionate volunteer lawyers, by bringing it together and eventually see it to fruition, and where the ordinarily would not have legal representation and their legal rights addressed, really found solution to their legal problems. That itself kept me sane and want to stay on in the profession. In 2022, August, we invited Mr. Edwin Tong, the Samantha Loh, to launch my book, and then we raised the money, and together with the other support from the other donors to kick off the Thiên Te first community law center. It started off with only wanted to provide legal service to the residents. Now I heard it has sort of people from all corners of Singapore coming to the center, and now many other partners are coming into this project. So it's getting more matured. So initially started off with a little sprout. Now it's becoming a very beautiful plant, and soon it will be a tree of justice. Realm of Tranquility CLC is another first in Singapore. It's a wonderful amalgamation between the yin and yang, whereby the TCM clinic and our law center can come together to provide even more support to the residents.
Realm of Tranquility was founded locally in 1978 to promote social responsibility with the sole objective of encouragement of good deeds. The services that we provide currently now is actually food ration distribution, TCM clinic, helping the lonely elderly to step out of their house. And I think this community law services is very helpful to the residents around at Northwest District and also to the less privileged living in the rental blocks and also in the housing estates, so that when they have some issues in legal matters, they know where to look for.
Hi, I'm Natasha. I used to be the Centre Manager at Community Law Centre at Dental Temple, Hougang. I will be the Centre Manager for Community Law Centre at Realm of Tranquility in Woodlands. An average day of a Centre Manager, we will attend to usually the walk-in applicants and see what kind of issues that they have and see whether the issues that they have are suitable for consult or triaging to other legal aid schemes. Being deployed to Woodlands feels like deja vu all over again after being deployed to Hougang, but I am open to new challenges and making more impact to the community.
I think Hougang was like a training center because I had really good guidance from my colleagues there. So I'm excited to see what work Woodlands brings in, but I really am looking forward to the work that we're going to be doing in this area. Do I think community law is sexy? Yes, I think it is, because I think it really sort of marries the social aspect of your work with the legal aspect of your work. And I feel like law is a social service and people don't see that enough. I think what is important to me is that the work that I do is meaningful. I really want to feel like I'm making a difference to people's lives. That's why I chose community lawyering.
It is important because if we don't do it, who will? You know, we are the Law Society of Singapore's charity arm, and it is the legal profession's calling to provide access to justice services. And I strongly believe that if the lawyers themselves don't care, who else will? The momentum started building in 2022 when the first founding parties with Tianta Temple, RS Solomon, Pro Bono SG sat down and decided that we would do the first pilot community law centre. The momentum has started building from there. Momentum begets momentum, and now we are in Woodlands, and who knows where we will be next year. My role is really to bring everybody to the table, talk about the shared vision that we have, which at the heart of it is really about helping the most vulnerable and disadvantaged amongst us in the way that we can, in a very specialized form through legal help. And I think everyone comes from the same place, from that same common desire to do good in the community and to bring services closer to the community. For Pro Bono SG, as a legal aid charity that enables access to justice, our role is to deploy full-time lawyers, full-time centre manager, in order to deliver the legal services and to coordinate and mobilize our volunteers as well. And our role is to do that to help the community. We have Realm of Tranquility, who are providing the premises to us free of charge. And beyond that provision of premises really is the very valuable access to potential clients, to partners, given their long-standing good reputation and relationship with the neighbourhood. That access also will help us with the success of the project. Our very passionate volunteer pro bono ambassador, Mr. Richard Xiao, who is the managing director of RS Solomon LLC, who founded RS Solomon Foundation, who is helping to organize and mobilize funding as well for this particular project. And we are of course also very grateful to the NCSS 4ST Partnership Fund, co-administered with the Majority Trust, for giving us the funding to make this project happen.